ladies. Most of you know I started my healing journey 8 years ago after going through an abusive relationship. That's when I started working on myself. I started going for coaching, going for therapy, reading books, and doing a bit of podcasts. During my healing journey, I made a lot of mistakes, and today I want to talk about a couple of things, 3 things I would do differently if I was starting my healing journey again. If now today I decided, like maybe if you're just starting your self-love journey, your personal development journey, you're trying to heal your trauma, you're trying to get into better relationships, whatever it is you're trying to work on, I want to give you an easier way to go about it so you don't have to go through the whole number of years to work on yourself like I did. The first thing I would do differently if I was starting my healing journey and to work on myself again, the first thing I would do differently is have a morning and evening routine. Like every morning have a routine, every evening have a routine. My morning routine would be filled with how I want my day to go, because I realized when I started working on myself, before I was operating on default. Like leo nikiamka na mguu ya left, today when I wake up like this, today when I wake up with issues, today when I wake up and maybe the first thing someone wakes me up and I'm angry, my day would end up the same. So I learned as I continued with my healing journey, the importance of commanding your day the first thing in the morning. And that looks like a routine. It could be praying, it could be reading the Bible, it could be deciding what your day is gonna be like. You know, today is a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. Today, and this is another exercise I give to all my clients. Today is a good day to be happy. Today I choose happiness. It does not mean people will not disappoint you. It doesn't mean your house help will not start drama. It doesn't mean your toxic boss will not start toxicity. Everything that could go wrong will go wrong, but you've already decided in the morning, today I'm having a beautiful day, today I'm having a happy day. So no matter the setbacks, you'll just take a minute, go to the bathroom, cry for a minute, and then remind yourself, by the way, today I'm having a good day. So having a morning routine, maybe journaling, like how do I want my day to be like? What are my best features? What do I like about myself? Those are some of the things you can even ask yourself in the morning. How do I want my day to be? How do I want to show up in my day? I want to be kind today. I want to be compassionate, or I want to compliment people today. Starting by complimenting myself. So the evening routine should comprise of a gratitude list. What you've been grateful for the whole day. For example, just before you sleep, today I'm grateful for the gift of life. I'm grateful for the gift of beauty. Hey, I'm gorgeous. I'm grateful for the gift of a job. I'm grateful for the gift of good health. I'm grateful that I have an amazing partner. I'm grateful that I'm working on myself. Have a gratitude list as your evening routine. So make sure you have a morning routine and an evening routine. The sooner you get it, the better. The second thing I could do differently is become very religious with my self-care routine. And when I say self-care, I'm not just talking about the contemporary and basic things that everybody talks about. Oh, what I like to do is reading, traveling. When was the last time you read something? Yeah. So sometimes your skincare routine, I say not even sometimes, all the time, it needs to be customized to you. And sometimes when I work with my clients, I tell them there's nothing as petty when it comes to what you want and what makes you happy. Sometimes your self-care is getting into Netflix and watching some comedies. Sometimes I was telling another group of ladies I was invited to speak to, I was telling them, sometimes I just want to go to TikTok and watch funny things and laugh. Sometimes I want to come to YouTube and watch some of my favorites comedians and feel good. Sometimes I want to take a drive and just go to somewhere where there's a forest and just take a walk. Those things bring joy to me. They make me feel good. And so what I want you to know early on as you start your self-care journey or your healing journey, make your self-care religious. Create specific time to do things that make you feel good. Don't just wait for people to come out of nowhere to start complimenting you so you can feel good. And if they don't come, the good thing with having a religious self-care routine is that you create time. And it's an assignment I even give my clients. On Saturday, I want you to do something fun for yourself, something that makes you feel good. And working out is not necessarily, for me, I don't like working out, and I say that. I don't like, it's too much work. Sometimes I'm walking there on the treadmill just feeling bad, but I know it's gonna bring good results in the end. But it's not something I can write as something that really makes me feel good at the moment. right? Sometimes it's eating ice cream. What is it that makes you feel good that brings out those feel good hormones? It doesn't have to be those task things that we say, reading, doing this. It can be simple things like watching comedy, like listening to your favorite music. So be religious with your self-care routine. The third thing is to invest in myself. Invest in yourself. It's a crime to walk around here looking so beautiful, smelling so nice, looking well, so put together, but your mental health is suffering. You're walking out here trying to show everybody how well put together you are, but you have emotional wounds. You have expensive makeup on, but you're washing it away with tears by the end of the day. It's a crime. It's a crime here. In Modernist Mission, it's illegal. I'll get you arrested. So invest in yourself. Come for my coaching. Take even a session. I even do individual sessions. Take even a session. I have an upcoming boot camp, how to become a high value woman. Invest in that boot camp. Yeah? Invest in yourself. You cannot just be buying expensive things, but you don't read books. What podcast are you listening to that's nourishing you? What are you listening to? You're only listening to movies. It's okay. It's okay, because I've spoken about having a self-care and doing things that make you feel good. At the same time, no, your diet is not just what you eat. It's also what you listen to, what you feed your mind with. What are some of the podcasts you're listening to? When you're on Instagram on your phone, what are some of the people you followed? Please follow people who are helping you in your journey. When you're on YouTube, as much as you watch the comedies, also make sure you create time to also invest in yourself. When you're buying an expensive perfume, also pay a therapist, also pay someone to help you in your journey. Invest in yourself. And finally, join a community of like-minded women who are working on the same things. You can find those women here on my YouTube channel. I have events. I have my boot camps. I usually put the boot camps in a WhatsApp group. That's where I put my weekly sessions, and that's where we interact. And I'm actually part of those forums. So join communities of women who are healing, who are doing the same thing. So they can strengthen you, so they can affirm you, so they can remind you why you started doing what you're doing. And finally is to cut off anything that is taking you back to what you're trying to work from. Cut off anything that's pulling you back, that's making you backslide. If you're trying to be off drugs, cut off the people who are pulling you to go to bars, who are bringing drugs to your house. If you're trying to lose weight, but your friends they just want to do pizza, or they just want to talk nonsense and say things like Mulimpia ne binguni, but you've dedicated yourself this year to actually lose a few kilos, then cut off people who are messing with your mental health. Even social media. I say, if you're not using social media for business and you're on your mental health journey, take some time off. Follow people who are helping you. If you're trying to recover from a breakup, or you're getting away from a dysfunctional relationship, then you want to stay away from people who want to make you feel like relationship is the only thing you need, or those couples who are just doing pranks and behaving like everything is perfect, because I can tell you nothing is just perfect. Yeah? So choose yourself and stay away from toxic spaces, or spaces that are not helping you in your personal development journey. So those are how many, like 7 things or so. So these are some of the things I would do differently. And I don't want you to take so long, and I don't want you to start going back and forth. I did a lot of back and forth before I started doing what I do, before I even got there. And I don't want you to do that. I want your healing journey to be easier, to be exciting, and to actually move you forward. So you don't spend a lot of years and a lot of time healing from the same thing. Anyway, I'll leave a poster here for my bootcamp. Please join that bootcamp. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to talk about femininity. I'm going to talk about the do's and don'ts of a high-value woman. I'm going to talk about some of the mistakes you've been making. And that's why you're attracting opportunities that are low value. You're attracting men opportunities, and people are treating you with disrespect because of the value of how you're placing yourself. So make sure you join that bootcamp. Anyway, bye.